Welcome to Vilsoft's ERP multimedia presentation. Now before we start, let me introduce myself. I am Dilip Sudame. I work with Vilsoft as a Vice President Marketing. Now this ERP is designed for mid-size companies, small companies. This is very flexible, affordable and fully scalable. It's an ideal solution for newly emerging and small companies, as well as those companies which are looking out for a growth for next 5 years. This is multi-site and multi-currency ERP. Now, you must be wondering, what are the key features of this ERP? In this ERP, a user can define any kind of templates. Let's take an example of a tax definitions. The corporate tax in India keeps on changing every year. Now you can yourself change the tax structure applicable with the help of the templates. This has got also various kind of billing components. We have online manual. This is very user-friendly system. You can define multiple authorizations. For example, we are issuing a purchase order to our supplier. Now this can be authenticated by a different layer of the people in the organization. Customization is very easily possible. Now this is very reliable software because 99% reliability comes from the database security. We use Oracle. In fact, we are partner with Oracle. We are a gold partner. Now this offers the manufacturers a complete solution. This takes care of finite as well as infinite planning process. As you all know, finite means limited and infinite is something which is unlimited. Now most of the ERP don't take care of finite capacity planning. But with our ERP, we take care of finite capacity because our capacities in India in manufacturing are limited. So here we take care of that limited capacity planning. This is a completely web-based application. We can configure multi-location, multi-plant. It is totally integrated product. Now we have used the process-centric approach, and this is very cost-effective solution. You can also integrate SMS and emails. You can also print the reports in PDF, in HTML, and you can also configure this with your existing email system and send across the PDF. For example, the purchase orders, invoices. As you know that industry use Oracle because it's very reliable. If you look at the world market, 65% market share is with Oracle. Now this ERP has been used in many domains in different kind of manufacturing companies. To name a few, I can say the plastic molding companies, engineering manufacturing companies, sheet metal pressing companies, and even plywood manufacturing companies, automobile component manufacturing companies, crane heavy manufacturing companies, storage solution providers, engine manufacturing companies, and so on, so on. Now, let us have a quick look to our product. When I say quick look, it doesn't mean we are going to finish it off very fast, but first we'll run through the basic features of the product, and after that we'll take a life cycle demonstration of this product. Now, life cycle means we start with the order booking, or rather from the inquiry level, and directly go step by step up to the balance sheet level and see the effect of our transaction in a trial balance and in balance sheet. Now, to do this, I request our technical director, Mr. Uttam. He is going to take you to the detailed multimedia demonstration, the technical demo. So, welcome Uttam, and here you can take over from me and you can start. Thank you, gentlemen, for giving me a time and hearing me very patiently. Thank you very much. Okay, Uttam, please take it over.
Welcome everybody. I'll take you through live demonstration of Reflex ERP. It is from Vilsoft Technologies Limited, Pune, India. So, accept your ERP system like a web system. After putting your login ID, password, and the appropriate server, ERP will be on screen. We can see so many menus in Reflex ERP. So there are 19 main modules plus 50 plus sub modules are there in Reflex ERP. User favorite, administration module, digital data bank, security module, production engineering, marketing, planning, and so many such modules are available. The full-fledged functionality of Reflex ERP is available. This is a newly inserted module. It is called digital data bank. In digital data bank, you can save, you can copy, you can export any your soft files or digital files. You can give appropriate rights to anybody. You can import files, you can export files. So whole your digital data will be saved in ERP. You can access from anywhere, anytime. In last demo, Dilip said in Reflex ERP we can define so many templates. So I'll take you to the template side. So this is a tool to define templates, billing components, just like a fields in a screen. So like this you can define any number of n number of such fields. So value component or a rate component, it to be asked for the user to input, or it will be a calculated formula. You can define the formulas. You can define rate by state, by country, by any commodity, and the effective period, so that when next time any government rule changes, we can change it immediately by that date, and the effective from that effective date the rate will be applicable. This kind of components we can add to our documents and sub-documents. So in vendor order we have purchase order as a sub-document, and we have added so many such component there. We can add formulas. So this numerical keypad is available to define formula. So you can define this formula. So like this you can change and you can save it. Based on this your documents will be calculated and it will be saved in the system. Now to start a live demonstration through customer inquiry to balance sheet, initially I'll show you what kind of product we are going to take for this demo. So in bill of material I am going to take one small product where you can see how we have defined this bill of material. This is a small product, but we can define a big project also in a parent-child relationship. So when we define bill of material, we can define the processes, we can attach the processes, and under that process what kind of material is going to required and its consumption ratio. We can define the output also. Once this process is completed, what kind of output we are going to get. So here we can add scrap and other parts also. So this is a bill of material definition form. You can see how this system can cater the complicated manufacturing. So I'll show you the complicated manufacturing as a project. So this is data of one industrial crane. So you can see on the screen now. So it is 13-page bill of material. In a parent-child relation it is defined. So this kind of project management is possible in Reflex ERP with all minutely integrated functionality. Now I'll show you the live demo of that product. So we'll receive the quotation from a customer. So in transaction we'll enter a customer inquiry. So it is a verbal inquiry. Select a party. And the same product for which we are going to see the live demo. So it is 100 quantity, delivery date 31st/3/2012. Whatever expected rate we can put and your inquiry is generated. Somebody has to authorize this inquiry for quotation preparation. So we'll authorize this inquiry. Authorized. Now inquiry is transferred for the quotation person to make the quotation. Party's reference number any, and the reference by again sales inquiry. We have this inquiry pending. We have selected the product 100 quantity. What kind of rate we are going to get quote, that is 105 rupees and 5% discount. So any transport charges we can add here. Any general terms and condition we can select or we can add here also. Save this quotation. So your quotation is generated and you can see the quotation report. So this quotation will be transferred to the client. Now after approval, he will send us a customer order. So we'll accept that and we'll feed into the system as a customer order. All other terms of customer order we are going to enter. Select a product for which we receive customer order. So this is 105 rupees. Finish item and your order is generated. Now this order will be displayed to the planning person for his planning. So we'll plan against this customer order. We can plan without customer order also. Manufacturing today's order number is 45 for 100 quantity. Put today's date and this plant. Just select. All the required information is available on the screen. So plant number is 584. Now, based on all these planning, the material person will come to know his requirement generated in the system. Material requirement. So material is required and these are the against references. Now automated indent is directed by the system to be authorized so that the procurement person will send the quotation and he will raise the order. So once this indent is authorized and sent to the procurement person will generate the inquiries. Vendor inquiry. So material indent 538. We can put the specification required date, and to whom you are going to give this inquiry. Select the parties. So I'll select AMEA 1 and other party AMEA 2. Generate the inquiry. So your inquiry is generated and you can see the report of inquiry. So this inquiry is generated. We can send this inquiry to the vendor. Vendor will give us a quotation that to be received in the system, so that we'll get the comparison report to find out the base supplier. So a reference by vendor inquiry, vendors. So we have sent a quotation to this party. We have received the quotation by rate suppose 190 rupees. We'll save this. We'll receive quotation from another party also. So we'll receive that quotation by vendor inquiry, vendor and AMEA 2. So we have this inquiry. His rate is suppose 92 rupees. Delivery 15 days, quality 100%, 30 days credit. Save it. Once we have received this type of quotations, we'll get a comparison report showing best suppliers to procure the material. So I'll select all for today's date only. So rate to be in ascending order, delivery rate to be a higher one, quality to be a higher one, and the credit rating to be higher one. In a detailed format showing all the party details. So we'll have this comparison showing that this is our best supplier because he is supplying material in 90 rupees. So once this vendor is chosen, now the person will raise a vendor order. So select your appropriate order and the party. So reference of indent, the indent generated on today's date. So we have selected this one. So rate is 92 rupees. Whatever terms are there, you can specifically you can put here. Just say finish. Your order is generated. This is 5% VAT. Save. And your order is ready on the screen. So you can send this order to a person. Your vendor now will supply material. So your store person will receive this material and he will raise a GRN against against PO. This is material indent, the main store, and the party is Maya. So his order number is 46 for 100 quantity. Party challan number will put as this material don't require a quality check, so it is directly accepted. If it is a quality check, it will be directed to the quality department for acceptance. All materials available for use. Planning person will allocate this material. So our order number is 550. So when we say auto allocation, so it will be allocated that material and save the document. So material is reserved. So other process don't require material. Now that order to be released to the shop floor for execution. So here new order material defined. Order number is 550. So we'll release this order internally. So this is our production section. Now here this process don't require any machine resources. If machine resources are required, so we can allocate that machine resources. So first process is released internally. Now we'll release second process, or we can say we'll outsource the second process. So this is vendor. On today's date, he will supply that material, return back to us at 3 o'clock. Say this process to be outsourced and save it. So second process is outsourced to the subcontractor, and third process again to be released internally. So we have given this work order to the shop floor for execution. The plant person can see a report. This 550 number, and on a single page you can see here. Now he can see these are the process. Now it's a manual process. What is the quantity required to be produced, from where the material is going to come, and the issue request number. 865 is the issue request number against which the production person will receive the material. So materials store person will issue it he will raise the issue note. So production 865, and the quantity will be issued. A quantity transferred from store to shop floor. Now shop floor person will do his job and will fill one report called manufacturing activity report. Select production. So many work orders will be displayed, the pending work orders. If you want to see the particular order, we can have a filter. So only particular order will be displayed. This is today's 550 order number. Double click on, the output part will be displayed and the consumption of material will be displayed. Just say accept and save it. Now next process is for outsource. So it will be transferred to the outsource section for making 57 FO challan. Now we'll move to outsource section. So under planning, outsource transaction, process part issue note. So this is our order number, 17 number order. So 100 quantity, we'll issue 100 quantity and we'll save this. So material is just transferred to the party. Now we'll prepare a 50 FO challan. Now this is our order number 550. This is our issue request number. We'll put LR number and other data like vehicle number and say generate. So your challan is generated and the challan we can see on the screen. So this is our 50 FO challan, or you can say gate pass. Now the contractor will do his job and material will be received back to the factory. So we'll fill the job of material receipt. So it's the outside center vendor and our contractor is this one, our order number 550. So this is our challan number. Now 100 material is received. Now we have received processed material from outside party. Now this is to be transferred to the plant again. So we'll transfer this from outsource center to plant. So this is outsource center. This is today's 550 work order number. Okay, so it is showing it is going to a production center. Accept and save the record. So material, that process part is transferred from outsource center to production floor. Now that last process will be carried in production floor. So production person will fill his report. So production. So first again we'll filter it out and our order is ready here. For the last process is 100. If you have some breakdown, we can put breakdown report. If you want to change the machines, we can change the machines also. So these facilities are available. Now process is finished here. Now this, after finishing of last process, this is to be transferred to the finished good. So again through internal transfer. So we have this work order and this part is ready. Now we'll transfer this quantity to our finished good center. It is showing that the product is ready and converted into finished good. So like this, the production process is over and finished good is ready for dispatch. So if you go to dispatch section in transaction, we can raise an invoice, select sub document as manufacturing invoice, select as a customer order against, select a party as, select a finished goods store. Here we can get our pending work order invoice number, select it. So everything is captured through that work order. Put your vehicle number, transporter, say finish, and your invoice is generated. Any freight is there, you can put extra freight and just save it. So invoice is generated. Now after posting, the actual effects will be posted to debtor ledger and trial balance. So here we'll post it. So say post it. Now your trial balance is ready and effects are ready. So I'll take you to some reports in finance, accounts, reports. We can see the debtor ledger report. It's consolidated for a particular party. So as on date we can have, so detailed report in a PDF format. You can see a detailed part showing what is the excise, what is the freight, everything will be displayed on the screen. If you want to have a summarized report, just say only summarize, and summarized report is available. If you want to have one line summary report for all the parties, just say click and your one line summary report is ready. I'll show you the trial balance report also. So click on trial balance. So from which you can prepare your balance sheet. So this trial balance is ready in the system. You can see the age-wise outstanding. This is outstanding report. So you can see on the screen these outstanding reports in a format. Now we'll move to the other additional functionality, you can say advanced functionality. So in MIS, I'll show you one report. So it will take a short while. Till that I'll show you the other reports also. This is a sales collection trend format. In a graphical presentation it will be displayed. This is a group wise sales format. This is the income expense statement. So you can see this kind of MIS reports in Reflex IRP. It is showing fund position, it is showing material position by month, by for a year. It is showing production data, it is showing receivables, a finished good position, sales data. So all this data is available in single format. Now you can see this is your profit and loss trend state in a graphical presentation. Now this is your group wise sales picture. So all these kind of reports are available. This is your sales and collection data, and it shows in a graphical format. You can see your pending work order live status. What is pending there on a shop floor. And also you can see your project management screen.
So gentlemen, I am sure you must have liked our technical product demonstration. Thank you, Mr. Uttam. It is an excellent demonstration of the product with a lot of enthusiasm and ownership. Now, gentlemen, I would like to add here one more thing. We also into overseas projects, and we have recently completed Denmark-based companies' software development projects. Of course, the technology is different. And here on the screen, you can see there are a couple of things. One is a presentation, multimedia presentation, company profile, references, profile of the company, user manual, alliances in India, overseas projects, and contact us, of course. So I am sure that you will go through all of this, and if required, you can give us a call. We can arrange one more a full-fledged demonstration if required. And we wish from bottom of our heart that you will go for Vilsoft ERP and become our customer. With this, I end my small talk. Thank you very much. Thank you. Bye-bye.